right. So it looks like Idubbz went ahead and he's starting to do his e-begging era. He is copying the one and only DSP. So I have gone ahead and moved a little into this video here by Stoic Chronicles. If you guys haven't seen him and you really want to keep up on all things Idubbz, I definitely recommend taking a look at his content. But let's get into Idubbz needing to beg for money.
Also, for the record, guys, I am trying to get that 300 sub goal for the month. So if you're right there, if you're on the precipice, let this be a good day. We're in the middle of the month. I have like 13 days to go. We're getting real close.
Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, never freaking do this. I don't understand what it is about, like, look, I understand that, you know, you got to make rent, you got to make it, there's certain things that you got to pay bills and all that, but I can't ever think to myself of asking and essentially being like, look guys, let's not forget I got a goal I gotta meet. And because it's like, dude, you're streaming to like what, 100 200 people maybe as a almost 7 million subscriber channel. Why? Like, dude, I don't know, man. To me, it feels cringe and it feels gross to turn around and try and like put something out there. Now, a goal I can understand, right? Because you're trading something. Hey, you guys get me this, and I'll do this for you. But turning around and being like, guys, don't forget, I have a goal up. It's just bleh.
We're over halfway. I think it's like, what is it? Like 180 something. If we can get to like 200 this stream, that'd be great. Does gifted count? I'm not sure. That's a good question. 189, that's what we're at. Gifted counts? Okay.
Yes, gifted counts. It's still money.
It'll get easier with time. We just need to get to that threshold like 3 months in a row. And then hopefully I can fucking put out a video, put out something good.
Whoa. Hold on. What do you mean, hopefully? What do you mean, hopefully? You're not even promising that if they reach your sub goal for 3 months straight, that you can promise them a fucking video. wait a minute, bro. I'm sorry if I'm watching a creator and they're like, guys, I need you to make that monthly sub goal for 3 months, and then maybe I'll put out a video. No, fuck you, dude. There's no way.
It keeps me above the threshold, so I don't have to bother people about it.
Oh my gosh, there's no freaking way he just said that. Guys, if we maintain this amount if we maintain this amount of monthly subs, I won't have to ask you guys to sub anymore. So once you pay your hard-earned money to watch me essentially do absolutely nothing, then I'll stop asking you to pay me to do essentially absolutely nothing. There's no way, dude. You're such a fucking loser, man. This is why I couldn't find myself to do this. I essentially am doing pretty much nothing here, right? Even if I was to stream for 12 hours straight or 24 hours straight or anything of that nature, am I providing you with entertainment? Yes. Could you find entertainment, the same level of entertainment or more entertainment somewhere else? Absolutely. So do I get rewarded for that? Yes, but I get rewarded in the form of watch time, of monetization, interacting with you guys. This is a at-will employment here, a at-will employment here. So me turning around and asking or begging people for money, to me, is just gross. Absolutely fucking gross. I don't understand why anybody would want to be seen that way. If I get money, if I get donations, if I get anything, then you know what? I appreciate it. I'll be happy for it. And if I find myself thinking that there's a specific level of content or a specific type of content that I think should be, I don't know, a goal should be set for, like an 8-hour stream or something, then that's between me and the chat, 100%. But to turn around and say, guys, I need you to reach these membership numbers so that way I stop asking for memberships, because then I'll have my, freaking bills paid with that number of members. That's just gross.
Gifted doesn't count.
And absolutely pathetic.
Count from what I read. Well, hey, it counts to me. It counts for me.
It does count. You're still getting the money.
Just to clarify, my question was about the mic pattern. It was not made in bad faith. I just wanted to know if you're an F1 fan. And no worries, Uncle Bob. I didn't interpret it that way. I mean, usually if anyone's doing shit in bad faith, they'll have one comment after another that's just like fucking, what do you call it? Either concerned trolly or just kind of, I don't know, out of pocket. Who's the naughtiest chatter? We ranked secretly. That's a good idea, Night Falls. Because we have so many regulars. I feel like IDing some people. I feel like, I don't think he's here right now, or I don't know. I don't think they're here right now, but Pineapple Menace, I think, is one of those that's like a little bit, who knows? I don't know. There's not too. I mean, we're so. How do you spot people who concern troll? There's. All right,
we're skipping
probably
this.
Come up with a way of see how many times like they're or any of the things. I'll surprise you guys one of these days, and at the start of the stream, you'll just see at the start of the stream a tier list and pictures.
All right, come on.
What I meant to say was the only ones that count. I'm bullshitting myself. What I meant to say was the only ones that count are the recurring paid subscriptions. So typically,
No, okay. If it comes to yes, monetarily, yes, the singular subscriptions are the only ones that count, right? So if you get gifted a membership, you get access to everything that members get, of course, but it doesn't but it's not what's the word? We don't get paid every single month off of that gifted membership, right? But that money is still good. You still get, like, we still make the 50, 100, whatever it might be, 250. We still get that money. It's just that it's pretty much gotten in bulk, right? So if somebody spends, I think it's 500 is the maximum, which is 50 memberships. So that's 5 times 5 $10 memberships, 50. Oh, fuck. Then, we're still making that money. It's not a monthly thing. I mean, it'll still show you that you have that many members for however many months. But I think it's kind of lame, dude, to turn around and require your audience to pay your bills. It should be based off of like how good of a content creator you are.
What I should be saying for people is convert your Prime to a regular subscription. And send your Prime to someone who is less deserving, but still you want their benefits. Like a good example of this.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I know he's joking here. I know this is a joke, but this is still kind of pathetic, man. Like, why are you even like saying this in a joking manner? It's fucking lame, dude. You want them. You want them to turn around and pay it out rather than them getting a discount. Dude, do you not understand the cost of living right now? It's incredibly freaking expensive, man. You could go and get like eggs, milk, like just some stuff to make freaking to make like bread with or to make sandwiches with, and you're spending like $100 man. Life is expensive. And to require people to give you as much as like to give you something or to give you money for doing nothing is absolutely asinine and kind of fucking lame.
Denims. She doesn't need your Prime.
All right, I spoke too soon. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. Denim's, you know what? Fuck Denim. She doesn't deserve shit, in my personal opinion. You know what? Yeah. Don't give her anything.
Or she does need your Prime. I need your regular subscription.
You need to get your head checked.
Hopefully that makes sense. Hassan, that's another great example. Doesn't need your regular subscription. He needs your Prime.
I know it's a joke, but I hate his laugh.
Turkish Idubbz?
Turkish Idubbz. Cringe.
Yeah. It's sad, but what are you going to do? I just got to up my game.
Your life is everything.
Yeah, you know, that's the thing. That, like, the fact that he says that at the end is kind of freaking lame. Dude, yes, if you're good, if your content is good, people will, you know, surprisingly, people will watch, people will like it. It's crazy how that works, right? If you produce good content for people to watch, people will actually watch it. I don't know. I think it's kind of lame. I think I was right when we were covering the whole Creator Clash 2, 3, and all that. I think that they lost more money than anybody actually knows when it comes to Creator Clash and all that. And they are no longer millionaires. I think that, I don't want to say hard times, but I think that the bank account isn't as filled as it once was in life. So that's my theory, at least. And I think it's incredibly pathetic how far this dude has fallen from being probably one of the most, I want to say, one of the more feared freaking people on the internet to just this laughing stock. People, if somebody found out back in the day that Idubbz was making a content comp, they were like, God, I hope it's not about me. I really hope it's not about me. And now you're here having him turn around to his freaking chat and being like, guys, I'm gonna need you to pay my bills. All right, I'm gonna need you guys to pay my bills, and once we have enough members to pay my bills monthly, I will stop requesting you guys to become members. Lame. Absolute freaking lame. Well, we're going to move on to a little bit more Idubbz content. This is Idubbz coping over his current videos.
Hey, I'm taking it with a grain of salt. You know, some people say things like, look, they like bitch and moan about it being political. And I said in the Discord, I'm like, dude, like, a lot of the videos that people are watching and a lot of the things that people liked about my previous videos were the politics.
That's absolute BS. That is absolute freaking cope, dude. Most of the things that people liked about your videos in the past had nothing to do with fucking politics. It had everything to do with the fact that you were calling out people that the majority of the internet fucking hated, dude. What do you mean that it was because of the politics? Nobody fucking cared about the politics, dude. Come on. This is this is unseen levels of cope, my man. Come on, stop.
Obscured it by talking about surface level drama that made it not seem as political. It's like, oh yeah, this is just like making fun of this this blonde woman Tana for 20 minutes or however long the video was. And it's just like, no, that was like a comment on speech.
A comment on speech. You saying either all of it's okay or none of it's okay has nothing to do with speech. Okay, nothing whatsoever. You were literally saying you can't turn around and get upset with me for saying this if you're not gonna, you know, either it's all good or it's not all good. Like, come on, don't do that.
And what people should and shouldn't be saying. It's so fucking obvious. Same thing with the Rice Gum one. I said that you shouldn't be focused. I didn't overtly say it, but the implication.
Okay, hold on. But if you didn't overtly say it, but there's implication of what you say. Come on now. You can't get upset if if you didn't overtly say it, then how is it that people were more interested in the political side of it if you weren't even overtly political?
The hidden message in it, which wasn't very hidden, was yes, like I went over, like I just themed it as like 7 deadly sins, and I was like, yes, like we shouldn't be flaunting wealth, like we shouldn't be fucking making it rain on a random homeless guy, like
No, dude, has he forgotten what his videos were about? You were giving him shit for asking a woman who was raped if she liked it or not. You were saying that he was being a complete dick because he was just flaunting his money around and throwing it out there. That wasn't some like economical, like that wasn't some, 5D chess move of you turning around and making a comment on like the economic status of the United States. Like what do you mean, bro? We watched this stuff. You can't just go back retroactively and try and explain what it is that your videos were about. We were there. We watched it. Like you're like, come on, man.
We shouldn't be doing this. Like, these are political messages. So when people come,
We shouldn't be doing this, guys. Don't throw money at homeless person. Well, that's enough politics for the day. What do you mean? Come on. There's no way. There's no way you're trying to sell yourself as somebody who's always been into politics. Dude, he's really trying to get that Hassan. He's really trying to get those Hassan viewers as much as possible, huh?
in and say, like, what the fuck? It's so political. You're trying to do politics now? It's like, what? Just by saying, like, just by being, like, less, just by essentially hand holding you before I wasn't being political, but now saying it like it is, that's suddenly political. It's like, fucking chill out. A lot of people like your politics, but it's almost,
You were never political, bro. I don't care how many times you try and say that you were being political due to the fact that you due to the fact that you said, either you're upset with all the bad words or none of the bad words. Not only that, but you went on a whole freaking apology tour for the things you said. So if you were really being political, if you were truly posing the question, or you were trying to make people think, why didn't you say this back then? Why didn't you turn around and say all of this then when you were doing your apology tour? Why is it now that you're openly in the Hassan camp of people who pretend like they know a damn thing about politics? Why is it now that you're trying to turn around and retroactively change what your content was about back in the day?
it's like they're ashamed to see it for what it is. They just want to act above it. Yeah, another good example of this, we don't even have to look at Content Cops, right? There are plenty of other videos that have a comment, that make comments on politics. A great example of that is the lottery video. The lottery video, I specifically say in that it is a regressive tax that punishes the poor. People love the lottery video. And it's because I think for a lot of people who are fucking capitalism brained, it allowed them to not, to essentially think that it wasn't a critique of capitalism.
It wasn't a critique of capitalism. You were critiquing dumb people. There's a reason it's called the idiot tax. The what? The lottery has absolutely nothing to do with capitalism. Like, I'm sorry. Is it me? Am I the dumb one here? I don't understand. How does it have anything to do with capitalism whatsoever? What? This isn't some like high brain take. Yes, people like the lottery is going to do more, or more poor people are going to turn around and purchase lottery tickets than rich people or people who have a steadier income. Why? Because rich people don't need the lottery. They're already rich. And middle to wealthy people, they don't need it either because they already know that it's not going to work. Like, it's not something that they should be wasting their money on. There's a reason why. This isn't some sort of like, oh my God, I figured it out type of deal. I don't know. Maybe I'm being way too over analytic about this, but this isn't some sort of master brain thing. And again, if that's the case, if that's truly what it is, and you were being political with all of this stuff, why didn't you say this during your apology tour? Why didn't you turn around and tell everybody that, hey, this is what I was saying. This is what I meant by this. This is what I was trying to get across.
But if you're calling it like a, essentially a regressive tax, I still play the lottery video after that. Yeah. There's so many comments that you can, there's so much shit that you can pull from a video like that, but because I'm being a little bit more silly goofy and I'm pointing at things that are a little bit more absurd, it allows you to be, what is that term? Where you're withholding. Someone's gonna say in the chat. Fill in the blank. Say my words for me, chat. Cognitive dissonance.
What? Wait, what? That's not what cognitive dissonance means, if I'm not mistaken. I think he's wrong on that one. I might have to turn around and actually look that up.
Thank you. My wife said it. Wait, people think you weren't being political in your past videos? I don't think they think that. I think that because it's politics that are very in their face now, it hurts to hear, right? Because you can have a political thing being fucking spat in your face, but as long as you're using words that don't immediately trigger people, like saying words like fascism.
Okay. Cognitive dissonance is the psychological discomfort experienced when a person holds two or more conflicting beliefs, values, or attitudes, or when their actions contradict their belief. How in the world... How in the actual world does that mean? Wait, what? No, you're an idiot. I literally it took me 5 seconds to look up what cognitive dissonance means. It's a feeling of unease that arises from holding contradictory ideas. So how is it that people are getting cognitive dissonance from you turning around and saying that, the lottery goes after bad people? Wait, what? Or that it's a tax on the idiots. Like, how is that cognitive dissonance? You mean to tell me that people who understand that that they're just so capitalist brained that understanding that freaking fuck, I'm all over the place. Oh my god. That people are so capitalist minded, you telling them that the lottery is a stupid tax has made them so incoherently, against their own beliefs that they are experiencing cognitive dissonance. This is why you don't use words that you don't understand. A 5-second Google search, and all I have to do, oh my god, I hate this so much. I hate this so much.
That immediately puts people on the, we're talking politics. But when
okay, but that doesn't fit here. That does not fit here. What do you mean? That doesn't what do you mean? So because these people figured out that you're or people find out that you're doing politics instead of anything else, like that's what's causing cognitive dissonance, that they're having a war within themselves?
When you rephrase that as something else, like maybe if I said like authoritarianism, but
that's not authoritarianism. What?
A shitty evil guy. It wouldn't immediately register.
He's just giving
as
examples.
Like, this is partisan politics.
It's not politics. It's period. It's not politics at all.
So, I may employ that going forward in more of my videos, just so it fucking just so people, can listen to the substance rather than being like, you said the word misogyny, I'm out. Anise and I are also in the market. Well, we're not in the market yet, but we got a big aquarium. So eventually, I think sometime today, we're going to look into modding it for a reptile, because we want it to be front.
I think that might be the end of it, but we'll see.
Opening, rather than, because it's currently a top opening thing, because it's like a fish aquarium. So yeah, eventually Anise is gonna get a snitch. Yes, and we're gonna go to a store, and the beauty of it, we're probably gonna go to some sort of expo or something whenever that happens, whenever it comes to town. Yeah, we'll get something badass, but also cute. Oh, Anise says ball python for sure. Interesting. She says that's what I want. But I will say, it's her snake. It ain't my snake. I'll take care of it. Maybe I'll give it a kiss. I ain't gonna fucking... That ain't my project.
Okay, I seriously don't care about this. Does he talk about it anymore?
Hey, the advertisements for a cheat. Wait a minute. It's okay to cheat? Like, this is good males? I'm not sure what brought it up. Well,
nope, guess not. All right, I'm gonna be honest. In no way, shape, or form was Idubbz ever political. I mean, did he have some politics? Yes, but the number one way that you know that he was not saying any political takes whatsoever is when he came on and was doing that whole ass freaking apology tour for using the N-word and for being bigoted and all this other stuff and bullying people. He never once turned around and said, well, some of this stuff was political. Never in his life. I don't understand why he would turn around and try and say that that's what happened. I don't understand why he would even try and rewrite history like that when he knows that there were people who were there. Like, he knows that we watched this, right? Is it because like his current like audience never really watched his old stuff? I have to believe that that's what it is, that he just has so much new audience that they probably aren't entirely sure about what his previous content was. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it's more than enough of I don't think it's a stretch to say that's the reason why. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? Well, I guess we should probably get onto some lolcow stuff then.
City lights dance like broken glass. Neon rivers flow too fast. Chasing shadows on the run. 2 steps forward, but the race ain't done. Flashing screens, static hum. Voices echo, but I play dumb. Every move feels like a spark. In this maze, I'm leaving marks. Neon storm, neon storm. Lightning crashes, keep me warm. Neon storm, neon storm. Shout it loud, break the norm. Pavement cracks beneath my feet. Chaos drums a twisted beat. Skyscrapers hum the lonely tune. Midnight owls at the silver moon.